Okay, so it has been 2 months since I last updated you on my Roth IRA long-term investing account and what's been going on in there. I've had a bunch of things happen, a bunch of new positions, a bunch of closed out positions, so we're going to break it all down in today's video since I can't be here to trade today. My name is Justin. Most people call me GDT. Welcome. Make sure you hit like and subscribe on the way in. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you here is where the account stands overall. On the last update, the account was worth around $1,000. I am now at 1535. This does include adding in some more money and also doing some trades that worked out along the way. So the first thing we're going to do is break down what I have done, and then I'm going to show you what I'm currently holding. Okay, so here is almost all of the closed positions. There's one more on there that I'll tell you about in a second that hasn't quite closed out yet. So I did trade Flux a few more times. Now just on Flux alone, I am up almost $200 on that one. Every time it came down towards 3, I would buy it, and then when it went up over 4, I would sell it. So did that a few different times on Flux over the last month. I did end up selling all of my MGM, made, $12 on that. And you'll see here in a bit, my current holdings include 100 shares of Riot, and I've been selling covered calls against that every week that it makes sense, pretty much. So you can see one closed out here 2 weeks ago. I've been doing these weekly towards the end of the week, so they're very low price, not a lot to gain on them, but they're, like 99% probability wins. So there's one there, and there's another one that's not showing up yet in the closed positions that expired worthless last Friday. That is another $5 or $6, something like that. So overall, up a little bit over $320 there realized in the account. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I'm currently holding. Okay, so I have almost all of my money currently invested, almost all, $1,500 or, give or take a few cents here or there. It is currently almost all invested except for $6.85 of it. I also did, I forgot to mention a second ago, I did get my first dividend payment from Verizon. Obviously, that wasn't very much, but hey, every little bit helps when you're growing these accounts. So here's what I'm currently in. I'm currently still in my Verizon position. I have 4 shares there with an average cost basis of $39.21. I've told you guys before, this is a long-term hold for me. I am still in Tesla. If you saw Tesla, I'm in at 196.21. It went almost up 100 points, and I said if it gets to that 100-point mark, I'm going to have to sell it, even though I want this one long term for years and years and years. It got just shy of that 100-point mark, so I didn't sell it. It actually came all the way back down into the negative, and now it's currently sitting around 212, so I'm up 8% on Tesla as it is. But like I said, unless it makes another crazy run and I get up 100 points on it, I have no intentions of selling that. Now, the 2 positions that I have gotten into here recently, one's doing all right, and one is a little shaky. The one that's a little shaky is AFMD. I have 73 shares of that at a cost basis of $4.82 a share, and I'm down 12.5% on it. So, that's one of those ones that I was looking at the daily chart, and it looks like at any time, a little bit of news or a little bit of volume, and that thing can make one of those big pops. So that's kind of the thought there. But if it gets going down too much more, I may have to consider closing that one out for the first loser in the account. And then I'm in Riot, like I told you a minute ago. I have 100 shares of Riot at an average cost basis of $8.10, which I'm really quite happy with that. If you guys go and look at the daily chart, this thing can easily run back up into the teens, at any time. And I'm going to continue to sell covered calls against that. I really don't want to sell this until it gets at least above 10. I think that's pretty easily doable, but we'll see what it does. I'm in 100 shares at 810. It's up around the 840s, 850s currently, so up around a total of 4% or so, which puts me just over $1,500 here in the Roth IRA investing account. So that's the update. That's where I'm at over here on the account. Let me know if you guys are looking at any great holds or great plays long term. I would love to know what you guys like long term. Let me know what you think about my holdings, and I'll see you for the next update.